Y'all, I cannot believe I made my goal of 3,000 subscribers, and this week makes 4 years of me being on Booktube, 4 years of me having my book club. Everything is like falling into place so quickly, and I can't believe it. Hi friends, welcome back to Shelby and the Book Club. I'm Shelby Monet, and in today's video we are going to be doing the Booktube Journey Tag. I'm super excited to do this. I actually really like doing tags, and I thought that it kind of just made sense now that I've reached 3,000 subscribers, and my channel has just been picking up a lot of traction lately. My videos are doing really good, so I thought, why not we do something that helps y'all get to know me a little bit better, since a lot of people are new here. I thought it was a good idea, on top of the fact that my Booktube anniversary is coming up on July 20th. So if you would like to hear it, here it go. Before we get started, please make sure you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe. My new goal, our new goal, because we family now, we helping each other out, y'all helping me out, we family, we go together real bad. My new goal is 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we can do it. So make sure you share. I mean, bully them if you have to. We got to get the babies reading, okay? The people need to be reading more in any kind of way. Without further ado, let's get into it for real this time. Okay. As y'all know, I got my little handy dandy iPad here. Homegirl needs a new case. Sidebar, this is random, don't have nothing to do with nothing. I name all of my devices. So like my phone is the girl. Okay, my iPhone Pro is the girl. The mini iPad is the mini girl. I have an iPad Pro. She is the pro girl. Anyway, but if you see me looking down, it is because I will be looking at my iPad so that I am asking the right questions. Because y'all know I just be doing anything. So the first question is how long have you been watching Booktube? I want to say it's been 4 years. I maybe watched a couple of Booktube videos prior, but I originally got my start in the book community on Instagram. So I am originally a bookstagrammer, and I didn't even know Booktube was a thing until I started making content, or there were some bookstagrammers that I followed that are on YouTube. So like Books and Lala is an example. I love her page. I love how much she reads. I love the content that she creates and how she talks about books and stuff like that. And the fact that she's a mom too, like, and she still is able to make time for her hobby of reading. I just absolutely love that. So I originally found her on Bookstagram, but then followed her on Booktube, and that kind of led into me finding Booktube. So I would say it's been 4 years. How long have you been making Booktube videos? It'll be officially 4 years on July 20th, which you guys will see this on Friday the 19th. So tomorrow is my anniversary. Everybody in the comments just type happy anniversary. I'm super, super excited. What made you start making Booktube videos? Representation. A lot of the Black girls and other girls of color that I saw, like girls that look like me, talk like me, they made content about urban fiction or romance. And when I first got back into reading again, I didn't really want to read those things. I wanted to read lit fic, and I wanted a diverse spectrum of lit fic, and I didn't really see anyone that looked like me doing that necessarily. And it wasn't that I didn't think that it was out there. I knew it was, because I was kind of finding some girls that read like me, that looked like me, but they weren't necessarily making content that I wanted to look at. So I was just like, okay, girl. The other thing is, I was already making content around makeup. So if you go all the way back through my videos, you will find some get ready with me's and some makeup content. So it kind of made sense for me to revamp myself and lean toward books, because that was what I was doing in it. It's kind of very low-key always been what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to get paid for reading. It's always been a thing. So it was like an easy decision to make, and I'm happy with my decision. Next it says, are there any people who have played a significant role in your booktube journey? My best friend, and my mom. I would say they are very supportive. So like my best friend, she is always cheering me on, always hyping me up. She is the first person that is super excited to tell people that, like, you don't read more than my best friend does. Like, my best friend is better than you because she reads a lot. As far as my mom is also very supportive, but she has taught me everything that I know about having a platform. So if you guys don't know, my mom is Gigi Made It. Please don't tell her I said this. She's the iconic orange lady. And my mom has taken her passion for knitting in the color orange and turned it into this really, really amazing community. And I have her as inspiration of how to build a community, how to talk to people online, like how to take the thing that you love and make it bigger than anything that you like I could ever imagine. So I would say those two. I would also say my friend Jess. She also creates book content. She is the Literature Noir Book Club on Instagram. She isn't here on Booktube, but she has also helped me a lot. Like, she is the person that I'm like sending clips to, like, is this okay? How does this look? Is my content okay? Am I doing the right things? Am I posting the right things? Should I say this? Whatever. She is who I bounce ideas off of. She is also someone that like reads similar to me too. It's like, I love how books brought Jess and I together, but it's really become like she is one of my very best friends. So that's my answer for that. The next question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Baby, I will read the back of a cereal box if I have to. I just want to read. I think my favorite genre will always be historical fiction. I don't care. Black historical fiction is my favorite, and it is my favorite because I feel like it's a way for me to bear witness to my ancestors. In the Black community, our people, we don't talk about nothing. We are not as open as we probably should be about our traumas or even our thought processes or so on and so forth, because we are trying to survive, right? And historical fiction adds the emotion to a lot of the history that I already know. I just love historical fiction. I do. Some of my other favorites, I do like fantasy. I do like lit fic. I've become a romance girly. Oh my gosh, reading romance is so much fun, especially erotica, but anyway. But I'll read anything. The next question is, how has that changed since you started Booktube? I read way more diversely than I did in the beginning. Way more diversely than I did. And my understanding of how other people read has changed, right? I think in the beginning of my journey, a lot of what I was trying to do was mimic what was popular, right? Because I wanted the views and I wanted to build a community. And that has definitely changed. Y'all gonna come. Like, do I still want those things? Yes, but I'm just being myself, right? And I think that has drawn more people to me in my channel. Like, my genuine passion for books, and just me being myself has aided more in getting the views and the community that I want than just trying to mimic what other creators are doing. What videos do you most like to make? I really enjoy reading vlogs. It's been a little bit harder for me to make them since my surgery. So for those of you that don't know, I had open heart surgery in February of this year. And I'm still like dealing with some of the after effects of my surgery. There are still some health things, and I'll like turn the camera on to start talking about whatever I'm reading during the week, and then it turns into me venting about, oh, I had to go yell at the pharmacy today, or oh, this happened and that happened, or whatever the case may be. And I don't necessarily want that to consume my content, so I haven't been making any reading vlogs. But those are my favorite, especially when I'm reading a book that has been adapted to a movie or a TV show. So like my plan is to record one for The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat by Edward Kelsey Moore. It comes out on Hulu on August 21st, maybe. So I'm trying, y'all. Next, do you think your video style has changed? Yes and no. I feel like my content has gotten better, not necessarily my style. Like, I am your very typical, like, sit down in front of the camera and just yap it up kind of girl. In like 4 years ago, I was trying to do more vlog style things, but I have found my groove in sit down videos. So like, although I do like vlogs, sit down videos are my jam too, because I could just cut the camera on and get the yapping and y'all get what y'all get. Number 9, do you script or edit videos, and has that changed over time? I've never scripted a video. What y'all get is what y'all get. What y'all get is what y'all get. Do I edit? Yes. And sometimes you'll see, like, I'll add words on the screen, I'll add pictures on the screen. Sometimes I try to add some fun things in there, but I don't do, like, it's not like super in-depth editing or anything like that. What's your favorite video you've ever made? I want to say it's my video with the spicy Rex. That might be my favorite video, because I feel like it was, although it was very nerve-wracking to record, because I have upheld my very innocent demeanor. I was just having fun. Like, those books are so much fun to read, and I really wanted to change people's perspective on reading spicier books. Like, you can just read to have fun. Reading doesn't always have to be about learning something or whatever the case may be. And if you are, like, in the mood to learn something, you could learn something from smut, baby. Y'all be making me sick. But I think that one, in the video that I did on Kindred by Octavia Butler, comparing it to the Hulu show, child boo, I was upset. Do you hear me? Upset. The next question is, what's the most viewed video on your channel? That would actually be the Kindred video. That is my most viewed video on my channel. I think it has like 5,000 views. Do I have a favorite book because of Booktube? I don't know. Probably The Rage of Dragons. The Rage of Dragons is one of my favorite fantasy books, and I believe I found that book because of Booktube. Let's see. I definitely found, Victor Laval because of Booktube. Lone Women is a favorite by him. The Changeling is a favorite by him. So there are a few. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Do you have a favorite Booktube experience to tell us about? I guess my favorite thing is when y'all comment and tell me that I have like shifted your perspective about something, or that when I get DMs of people saying that like they've read certain things that they would have never read because I recommended it or because I made it more palatable for them. That is my favorite. So far, I haven't really had any other experiences outside of that. What does my book collection look like? As you can see, this is my bookshelf. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not giving y'all a tour. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not. what I will show you is that there are like books behind books. I don't even know if you could really, you probably ain't gonna be able to see it. Anyway, yeah, so it's these, there are books behind. This is also, this is also a bookshelf that I use kind of as a nightstand. This has 3 shelves on it that are, the bottom 2 are filled to capacity, and you can see all of the books here. That's as good as y'all gonna get, baby. I love you, I do. It's a mess and it needs to be organized. I'm hoping that the love of my life finds me soon. I'm hoping that my big strapping man who likes to build things is ready to have me, and he is going to build me a library with custom shelving so that I can put my books in places nicely, categorize them the way that I want to, and then I'll give y'all a tour. So if your son is tall and good with his hands, cousin, uncle, brother, I mean your daddy, I'm old enough, your daddy is on the list too, baby. I'm just saying, your daddy might. Anyway, what advice would you give to new people? Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Being authentic to who you are is very important. Don't worry about what people are gonna think. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about how much you read, or maybe you don't read enough, or the books that you like to talk about nobody else has talked about. Don't worry about any of that. Be who you are, for your pride. If you get that reference, you get it. That is the thing that has made me successful. I am myself and I am true to me. And in the times where I wasn't doing as good as I wanted to be, it was because I was losing my why. I was not being true to myself. That is what the issue was. So be authentic and be consistent, baby. Be consistent. Consistency isn't posting every week. Consistency is if you can only post every other Wednesday, the people know that every other Wednesday at 12 p.m. you are going to post a video. That is consistency. Be consistent. The other thing I would say, learn to grow with social media. Don't be afraid to rebrand yourself. Don't be afraid to try new tactics. Don't be afraid to ask for help, right? I often see people complaining about views and stuff like that, and I always go back to the basics. The content might be ugly, baby. You need to revamp, okay? You're inconsistent. You're not being yourself. The fourth one, you have to engage with the people. When they I don't care if it's only one comment every video, respond to that one comment. Respond to it. Be on other people's stuff, commenting too. Like, you want to build community, but you don't want to interact with the community. Baby, that don't make no, help me make it make sense so that I can help you. Cause you got to work the system, baby. You got to do something. So be authentic, be yourself. Don't be afraid to revamp. Don't be afraid to rebrand, try new things, right? Try different types of thumbnails, that whole thing. Engage with the people. Talk to them. Don't just like the comments, talk to them, okay? What was the last one? I forgot. Oh, grow with social media. Do the research, okay? Look what the new algorithm things are. Look up different ways to whatever. Learn SEO optimization thingies. Like, do all of those things. Don't be afraid to ask for help either. Everybody is not going to be nice and offer you help, but that doesn't mean that you can't ask. Ask for help. You're not going to die, friend. Okay? And then last but certainly not least, it says tag people. I tagged Brooklyn Book Bell, my baby, my friend, Lacey. You better do it too. I come to your house, heifer. The next person I want to tag is Kiona of Chocolate Cover Pages. I also love your content. And there was one other person. Okay, I'm back. The last person that I want to tag is Brianna K. Shell, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I absolutely love her content too. So yeah, that's why I want to tag. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to all 3 of their channels. I will be tagging them in the underneath bar. If you want to do this video, the questions and any books that I mentioned will be where in the underneath bar. Why do we call it the underneath bar, friends? Because it is underneath the video. That's where everything is. All my links, any information you need is down in the underneath bar. This was actually very fun to record. Comment down below if you have any other questions for me or anything like that. Without further ado, if no one has told you today, I love you. You are kind, you are smart, you are important, if to no one else, to me. Bye, friends.